We are out in the... We are out in the rain after beating Ajax 5-1 in the Champions League. Before you watch the fan cam, a massive shout out to our sponsors, IPVanish, the best VPN out there. If you watch football, especially in the UK, you know there's a number of games you're not able to watch without VPN, and IPVanish is the way to go. It's super easy, super efficient, very, very effective. And, well, listen, it's endorsed by myself. So there is a link below in the description. Click that link. There's also a QR code on screen if you want to use that. Check out IPVanish and up the Chels. Father, we have just beaten Ajax 5-1, but more importantly, how much money did you win? I want you to go into the depth, the details, because you came here, you were smiling, you were laughing. I want you to talk people through everything going on before the match and what brought you to this point.
Well, to be fair, before the run of games at 5 p.m. kicked off on Tuesday, I've got like 8 bet slips on my betting app. So roughly it was a possibility of winning about nearly 5k at that time.
£5,000?
Yeah. But there was one of the bets that came in only, took 1.6k. I wouldn't be too mad about it after spending about nearly 200 quid.
So you made £1,600 betting on this game?
Yeah, kind of, yeah. Well, actually 200 quid betting on some of the bet slips I had, but profit-wise about 1.4k, so...
only £1,400, only 1,000.
Not bad investment.
Not bad at all.
Not bad investment.
Not bad at all.
It's a bit of pun, to be fair, but I was a bit skeptical on one of those the games, especially the Atletico game and then the Tottenham, Monaco.
Atletico. You didn't bet on Atletico, did you?
Oh, I just bet like over 1.5 goals between those two teams.
Right.
So yeah, it came through.
You should be a very happy man.
Absolutely, man.
We need sponsors, Father. What are you doing here?
What sponsor? The front shirt sponsors?
Look, I shouldn't be sat here talking to you right now. I should be emailing you, Father, with a proposal.
Proposal. Oh, I'm intrigued, to be fair, but
mate, I will mark it at whatever you want to mark it. £1,600. Come on, mate.
Fair enough. Just let me know when.
Not yet. We got IPVanish for now, so big up to IPVanish. Click the link down in the description and all that. But no, mate, talk to me about the football, mate. What did you make of the game? Yeah. It was comfortable, wasn't it?
It was very comfortable at times. And once the first goal came in by Marquis, it was so easy to manage the game. When they're down to 10 men, it was more of a bit of a training session, to be honest. Getting some minutes for some of the boys that didn't start on the weekend. For example, you got Reggie Walls that came through the academy, get the first taste of the Champions League game as well. And
second time he's played European football for us.
There you go. Like the last time I saw him was the Djurgården last season when we beat them 1-0. But yeah, fair play to him, gave him some minutes, and there was one of the guys on the bench that I forgot his name, but because I was thinking too much about the betting, I even forgot the subs on the bench, but yeah.
Fair enough. Well, I mean, there was a lot of rotation, irrespective of who came off the bench.
Yeah.
You know, we saw Hato start, we saw Fathur in there, Lavia obviously back again in the squad, really nice to see. Caicedo at right back, Gittins in there, Mark Guiu, so much to talk about. Buenanotte.
Yeah. So much rotation-wise, and I think you have to give credit to the boys that we are in a bad situation at the moment in terms of the availability that we had. We had so many injuries. I think we have double digits, more injuries this season than last season. I think you have to give credit to the guys that even though if it's against the 10 men, you put that professional performance like you did against Nottingham Forest on Saturday. And again, it's just that the chemistry-wise within the team, even though it's not the actual starting 11 that we're going to have to see week in, week out, but it worked out for them. And I think it's also the difference of the quality between two. You got Ajax playing in Eredivisie, and then you got us playing in the Premier League. It was like a landslide in terms of how the pace of play goes. Yeah. It was so comfortable at times. And what I will say about that is just that it's nice to see us win at home, especially
Definitely, yeah.
for the first time as well. You got Ajax fans coming away at Stamford Bridge for the first time. Like 6 years ago, I was here when we drew 4-4, where there was no away fans at that time. But honestly, it's just that a fair play to them. Even though they lost 5-1, but they still create that atmosphere of they're still singing the song. Fair play to them, and probably one of the best away teams that we've had so far at the Bridge.
It's crazy how they've fallen as well.
Yeah.
Like looking at the rotation, we rotated a similar amount against Lincoln, and we struggled. And then against the Champions League side, it was a walk in the park.
Because especially against the lower league side, the English, it was more about the pace of play. Like Lincoln is in the League Two, even though it's 2 divisions below us, but three divisions below us. But still, it's the quality of play, the pace of play is much more quicker here than outside of England. That is why we're so much comfortable at times playing in the Champions League games. I wouldn't count Benfica in some ways because I feel like that's one of the worst games I've seen against one of the European sides this season. But other than that, it was easy at times, and it was just that okay, maybe against a 10 men, maybe it's a bit, like it could have been easily maybe 7-1 at least, like, even though without 10 men, it was so much easier at times.
And how do you feel going into the Sunderland game? Like, does this game give you confidence, or do you still believe that that's going to be a really tough game? We need to take it seriously.
I think it was more about putting the professional performance in week out, and I just want to see us grinding that results in before we get into that pesky period by next month. We've got lots of games coming up as well, especially with the Champions League, and then if we somehow get through the Wolves away with the League Cup. So for me, I'm not really looking at the performance yet because I just want to see us grind out that results, because at this time, I don't think the performance should be the conversation here, because right now we'll never be that consistent anyway in terms of the performance week in, week out, because let's just grind out results. Like we grind out results against Liverpool 2 weeks ago with the amount of player injuries that we've had in our squad. We beat Nottingham Forest on Saturday. It's all about that continuation that we've been doing from the start of October up until now, and it's really, I'm just looking forward to some of the games coming up, because I know it's an easy win of games, but yeah, I'm just thinking far too much ahead of what's going to happen, but we'll have to see in it. But I'm just, before coming to this game today, I was really interested about that front of church sponsor stuff. Have you seen that news?
Father, why are you talking about the club's finances when you just made that $2,000?
I'm just asking you the question, innit? Like, have you seen that news? I just want to know what's your thought behind that.
About Red Bull?
Yeah.
Listen, the truth is, I'm not too bothered as long as they pay well and they don't have any real control. If it's a regular front of shirt sponsor, I don't really care who it is. That's my stance on it.
Be careful when you say Red Bull, because the Red Bull that you're talking about here is an F1 team, not the Red Bull, the energy drink. So
what are you talking about?
So actually, we're going to have actual F1 team on our sponsors.
Oh, the F1 team?
Yeah.
That's a bit weird. I've never heard of that. Has a football team ever done that before?
We've done it before, yeah. Sauber in 2012.
That was the F1 team?
Yes.
Wow.
2012, yeah. Before, it was like a few weeks
I
ago.
thought that's just regular Red Bull advertising.
No, it was at that time, 13 years ago, we were building a partnership with Sauber for the commercial branding wise with Chelsea and then Sauber F1 team. So basically what they do is that they put the Chelsea logo on their car. So if we get that sponsorship deal, even with one of the most successful teams in the F1, like it was, I think this is Bali there. Bali on the left behind you.
Yes, there he is. There's Ekbali. So you're going to have to start cheering on Verstappen. No more Ferrari.
I got to be careful here, because I know some Chelsea fans.
Bring it forward, guys. Guys, you've got to bring the umbrella forward.
I know some Chelsea fan base here are McLaren and Mercedes fans. You know what? For the sake of my hatred toward McLaren, yeah, I'm trying to Verstappen from now on. Yeah.
There you go. Big up to you, Father. Thanks so much. Pleasure.